Hey everybody, welcome back. So I happened to see that Erika Patterson just put out a video a couple of days ago. Now, if you don't remember, Erika Patterson was the longtime girlfriend of Darrell Brooks. Darrell Brooks was convicted of 60-some counts of homicide, reckless endangerment, injuries. He drove his Jeep through a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin. So Erika Patterson was his girlfriend at the time. And of course, she testified and she's been an integral part of all of this, right? So she just posted an update. I haven't heard from her in a while. Let's hear what she has to say.
Good morning, you guys. On my way to work, as y'all can see. It is 6:56 where I'm at. I do have court with Darrell on Monday. Not Monday, the 31st, at 8:30, but I do not have the TIG. It's going to be through Zoom. But I really want to go to this court. Just at this point, you're already having life. So why are you still messing with me? You already have life, too. You have 700, 800, whatever years. But anyways, so I don't know. But
So I did look up the case, and of course I will be, if it is going to be streamed, I will be, of course, recording it and commentating. I did look it up. It is actually tomorrow morning. Well, it's past midnight where I live now, so it's today. It's in a couple of hours. It's at 8:30 Wisconsin time, But this is not something that he's doing to her. And I understand that she sees it that way, but that's not what's actually happening. This is still the original case from November 2021. The original case when he assaulted her in the park. And then, hit her with the Jeep and all of that, right? That is still an open case. And he's not dragging her in. She was the victim. So she can appear if she would like. I don't think it's required of her. Not that it's a status conference. That's all it is. I don't believe she has to be there. She doesn't need to testify or anything. It's only a status conference. And he's not going to be there. I looked up on the Wisconsin court system. October 31st, 8:30 a.m. status conference. He will not be in court. He is in custody, obviously. Attorney Matthew James Torbinson is in court for the state of Wisconsin. Oh, this was in September. So September 14th, okay. Sorry, September 14th, about 2 weeks ago, this is what happened. Attorney Michelle A. Grasso in court for state of Wisconsin. They're like the co-prosecution. Defendant was, and this is in Milwaukee County, by the way. Refamiliarizing myself with the case, the details. So the defendant, Darrell Brooks, was requested to appear via Zoom, but Dodge County Correctional Institution, he's still at Dodge. He's still at Dodge being processed to determine where he's going to go. He's still there. Dodge County Correctional Institution is undergoing construction and is not moving inmates on this date. Case in court for a status of counsel conference. So he wants new attorneys. Okay. Now he defended himself last time, and most of us saw how that all went. He's never seeing the light of day as a free man ever again. Thank God. Thank God. So he represented himself as a sovereign citizen. Now of course he has public defenders. Very attractive gentleman, by the way. Okay, I know I was a little inappropriate at times. Sorry, I'm just, So he no longer wants these attorneys. We had attorney William Rakestraw and attorney Robert Hampton. And he doesn't want them anymore. He wants new attorneys. So it's just for a status of counsel conference to see hey, we got to appoint new public defenders. So no attorney has been appointed by the public defender's office as of September 14th, 2 weeks ago. The clerk contacted public defender's office via email to request the status of the appointing counsel process. Defendant to appear via Zoom for next court date. He's going to be on Zoom, which is scheduled for 10/30/123, 8:30 a.m. for a status of counsel conference. And it's scheduled. He's not going to be there. He's going to be on a monitor. So she doesn't need to be there. She doesn't have to. He's not bringing her back in. She probably got a notification because she is the victim in this particular case that's still open, that, they keep the victims, and Wisconsin is so good at this too. They really keep the victims abreast of everything that's happening. They keep them informed. It's really impressive. They even have a dog that will hang out with you while you're in court. They really are for the victims. It's really nice to see. So they probably sent her some kind of notification oh, hey, we're going to meet up again. But she seems to think this really involves her. It doesn't. But I'm sure they notified her anyway. So let's let her continue.
I'm on my way to work. It's really early in the morning. I have a cold, as y'all can see. I love each and every one of you guys. Sorry if I haven't responded back to everybody. I've been going through a lot of shit. A lot of stuff. My 14-year-old is pregnant.
Oh,
my
God.
oldest one, she's doing good. I think I told y'all on the last update. She got her a car. My cousin Kyle helped her with that. She works at McDonald's. Her son, she's taking care of. She's going to the military. She's doing CNA classes like me. I already have my CNA certificate, but sorry. Excuse me. I love you guys. Trying, you guys. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. I don't really celebrate like that, but I don't know what you was going to say. I just reached 90,000 viewers on YouTube. Well, I reached that. It said the YouTube owner just emailed me and said I reached 90,000, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. It makes me happy. You guys watch me. I'm boring. I'm so boring and don't even share anything. I just been busy and stressed out. But yeah, court is on the 31st with his crazy self. I'm not recommend to attend this one. I didn't get subpoenaed for this one.
Right.
I know, y'all, when I do go to court, when they do subpoena me to go to court because he's retarded, and he's not going to be his own lawyer either, because they already made that clear to him that no, that's not happening no more. So it's just me. I think I will it's going to be my third time testifying against him. It's what's the point? What is the point when he already has life? I don't understand it. I don't know what I'll do, because I think that would be the first day I probably will go to jail, because this is my third time doing it against him, testifying against him. I think that I don't know how I'm going to react. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm telling the truth. I don't know how I'm going to react. So I'm waiting for this bus right now, and then I'm in the process of, because Darrell, he threw my mom. I had a necklace. He threw my mom's ashes away. It was a heart necklace. Her ashes threw that away.
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
For everything. My birth certificate, my social, everything. So I'm just stuck in Milwaukee, and I have nothing. I lost my ID, my driver's license. I lost that. That I did lose. He just ripped out my birth certificate, my social. But I've been going on vital check and stuff like that. I have to get printout and notarized and stuff to get my birth certificate. And they said 90 to 120 days, something like that. But I have to print out, get notarized. So I'm just walking around with no license. no social, no birth certificate. And this been since all this happened, 2021. And I've been trying, y'all. So a lot of people ask me, am I gonna ever go back to Georgia with my, my daughters? Yes, I am. I talk to my kids every day. So yes, I am. Actually, I get my paperwork ready.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since this happened. So he, got rid of her driver's license, the birth certificate, the social security card. It's been a full 2 years since that happened. So, Erika Patterson is absolutely a victim since she was an adolescent with Darrell Brooks. They met in Las Vegas, and he was a pimp at the time. And, she has a baby with him. They have a grandchild together. She's absolutely a victim. But 2 years without getting your paperwork together, just, I don't know what to think of that.
I've been trying to do that. That's why I've not been reaching out to you guys. And please don't say negative comments, because I'm a very emotional person, and that shit gets to me. Like, somebody wrote a comment saying that Darrell knocked out all my teeth. I literally have all my teeth. See, all my teeth. I just suck my thumb. I've been doing that since a baby. Okay, yeah, I'm grown. 33, sucking my thumb. Okay?
She didn't need to tell anybody that. I get a lot of
comments, but a lot of you guys stick up for me and support me. I love you guys for that, because there's really people out there that's really mean, and I'm very emotional. I literally cry every day. Y'all probably could tell I cry every day.
She has really been through it. She has.
Darrell punched me so much in my eyes that I have torn retinas. I've had that for years. I was supposed to get surgery, but I'm too scared to get it. So I literally see lights in my eyes, like black dots, and I'll see lights, like somebody's flashing a light in my eye. I usually wear glasses. A couple videos y'all saw me wear glasses, but I lost my glasses at my damn job, so I made an appointment to get some more. But it's a lot of stuff I'm going through, y'all. Like I said, y'all can write me on my Facebook. It's my name, Erika Patterson. I'm trying to get back to all your comments. My Instagram, Princess3Baby, BABII, instead of BAB. Wow. But my number, I don't know.
Don't give out your number.
I just don't want people threatening me or making negative comments, because I'm a really sweet person. You guys see this.
She is. She is. And really, if anyone's thinking about leaving her a nasty comment, seriously, you should really rethink your life. This woman has been through it. She really, really has. And, she's clearly, life has beaten her down. Darrell Brooks has literally beaten her down. Tried to run her over with the Jeep, okay? A week or so before the Christmas parade incident. This was even before that, right before that. So if anyone, I don't know why people would do that. You can't really get into people's heads. Some people are just miserable jerks, and they want other people to feel miserable, so that makes them feel better. And I say to you, get some therapy.
I'm getting negative comments and stuff, and it hurts my heart. Yeah. I saw Darrell's mother yesterday.
Oh.
I walked right past her.
Okay.
She was walking. I walked right past her.
Okay.
I don't talk to her.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, I love you guys to death. Like I said, I'm waiting for the bus right now. It's cold out here. It's 40 degrees.
Now, Darrell's mother had spoken to Erika after he assaulted her and tried to, I think he did actually hit her with the Jeep. I'm going to have to go back over it a little bit. But his mother called Erika and asked her to drop charges against Darrell for doing that. I mean, there's a reason Darrell Brooks turned out the way he is, you know?
Y'all, Milwaukee, Wisconsin is cold. But I'm going to get on track, y'all. Darrell can't bring me down. He can't bring me down.
Nope.
Promise that.
Nope.
I'm going to get back together. And I thank you so much for my supporters. I love every one of you guys. You guys are my heart. You guys keep me motivated. Because Lord knows I'm depressed, I'm stressed. Y'all can see it in my face. I'm trying. But I love you, babies. And please comment good things. I don't want to hear anything bad or negative. If y'all do negative stuff, then it gets to me. It really gets to me. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. So I have this pulled up. This is the case. It's in Milwaukee County, 2021. So still state of Wisconsin versus Darrell Edward Brooks Jr. The case is still open. Filed on November 5th, 2021. So it was like not too long before the parade incident. So yeah, so we have domestic abuse. We have resisting or obstructing an officer. That's only a misdemeanor. Okay. Bail jumping felony. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. Second degree recklessly endangering safety. Yeah. Because, he drove towards her. I think he hit her. Something happened. Yeah. Like part of her leg or her knee. Something really got messed up. And it has a modifier for felony G, domestic abuse assessments. Count 4, disorderly conduct. Okay. Misdemeanor. And a modifier of domestic abuse assessments. And count 5 is battery, a misdemeanor A, modifier domestic abuse assessments. So he's got 2 felonies, and they're not major. It's not homicide like before. We have felony G and felony H. And like Erika said, he is already going to be in jail or prison for the rest of his life. So does it matter? Yeah, it does. Everything should be prosecuted 100%. Yeah, so you can see this all happened on November 2nd, 2021. All right. And so here we have, these were his attorneys, okay? So he did have Joseph Thomas Domask, like a couple days after he was arrested, okay, November 10th, and he withdrew 20 days later. He's like, I'm not dealing with this crazy. Robert Hampton came on the case December 17th, 2021, and in August, he has withdrawn because of Mr. Brooks's request. He wants new lawyers. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have the status conference hearing tomorrow morning, and this is Milwaukee County. So as I told you before, a couple of weeks ago, they scheduled the status of counsel conference for October 31st. So that's all that's being done. Let's look back a little bit more, because I haven't seen this in a couple of months. So August 14th, that was a month before the previous hearing, he appeared by video. Robert Hampton and William Rakestraw appeared in court. Same prosecution. And Attorney Hampton and Attorney Rakestraw filed a motion to withdraw from defending Darrell Brooks. Defendant informs the court he would like new counsel. Court granted the motion to withdraw. They're like, yeah, it's okay. You can go. No problem. Case is adjourned for to 9/14 for status of counsel. And then 9/14, nothing has happened. A whole month later, Wisconsin, it to me seems to move very, very slowly. I think they have a huge backlog. So a month later, it's like, okay, let's check in again to see, like, okay, you need to be appointed a new attorney. We're not going to allow you to do that, sovereign citizen BS again. Sorry, we're not. You're wasting time and money. But no attorney had been appointed at that point. So they're like, all right, let's try again in 2 weeks, and that's tomorrow. So we're just trying to get an attorney assigned to Darrell Brooks at this point. Back in July, this was probably around the last time I saw Darrell Brooks' final pre-trial. Well, we thought so. Darrell Brooks not in court. He is in custody. Robert Hampton in court for Darrell Edward Brooks Jr., attorney Matthew James Torbenson for state of Wisconsin. Defendant was not produced for today's hearing. Attorney Hampton has filed a motion to withdraw. The court ordered vacated jury trial scheduled for 8/14. The case is adjourned to 8/14 for a motion to withdraw. So they had a trial scheduled, but Darrell Brooks, being Darrell Brooks, was like, nah, I don't like my attorneys. I want new ones. You know, he's got nothing but time. Yeah, back in November 2022, you know, Darrell Brooks had just been sentenced. I wonder if this was the same date. Remember, he got wheeled in a wheelchair, and I put music to it like a nursery rhyme, like using a stroller. So I think that maybe when this was, because this was like one of the first times we saw him in Milwaukee County. Yeah, defendant to be produced for all court hearings. He wants to be there no matter what. State does not object to, they want an adjourned date for trial. They didn't have time to prepare. Darrell Brooks has been in trial, for quite a while for the parade incident. This is a separate case altogether. And the state was like, we don't care. Like he's not going anywhere. We have other things to do too, right? Let's pull up that old video. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. So this was one of my videos that I had to take down because YouTube thought that I was reusing content without transforming it. Now, you all know, and I appealed to YouTube, and I showed them a lot of your comments saying specifically that you enjoyed my edits. And it's not simply downloading and re-uploading. If people are actually complimenting my editing, I'm transforming the material clearly, but they denied my appeal. So this was one of the videos I took down, so I'm happy to play it for you here.
Yeah, even though the hearing was set for 10 minutes ago, and he knows this is extra security. So is there a reason to wait for him? Let's do that then, because it was set at 1:45, and obviously there's a great deal of effort that's gone into this. The Sheriff's Department is extended extraordinary efforts on this, so we can bring him out.
It still works?
Yes.
This will call you back. Oh, I'm saying that. Still works. Judge, what are you thinking for a date? I mean, depending on.
We'll see what I was looking to do. So I hadn't really thought that far in advance. This is State of Wisconsin versus Darrell Brooks Jr., case 20 CF 2550, also calling 21 CF 4596 and 21 CF 5020. Appearances?
State appears by Jacob Core and Michelle Grasso.
Attorney Robert Hampton appears with Attorney William Rakestraw. Mr. Brooks, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Mr. Brooks's cases were scheduled today before this branch and branch 10 for final pretrials. Mr. Brooks is currently set for trial in both of these branches on December 12th. My understanding is during the course of the morning, both the state and defense counsels met with branch 10, Judge Havas, and there was a discussion about what would happen this afternoon, and it's my understanding that there's going to be a request that we postpone the December 12th trial dates. Is that accurate?
That is correct, Your Honor. We all know where Mr. Brooks has spent the last basic month, and over that month, just out of a courtesy, because he was focusing on other things, being his own attorney there in Waukesha, we didn't speak with him, just he was busy. Since the verdict is read, got back in touch with Mr. Brooks, and we're speaking again and dealing with this case, but I'm asking for an adjournment so that we can now get into how we want to handle the case in front of Your Honor and also Judge Hobbs.
Mr. Corr and Ms. Grasso, is the state going to take a position on this request?
No, Judge, given the circumstances, I don't think the state is going to object. The state would have been prepared on December 12th for these matters, but given the circumstances and the defense's inability to prepare, we're not going to object to the adjournment.
All right. At this point, from the court system's perspective, we've begun to make arrangements, and I discussed this briefly with counsel, with Mr. Corr today. The court had reached out to find larger, more dire space for December 12th, and we talked about Waukesha. The court had been kind enough to share a juror questionnaire. We talked about that, but I can't say that significant enough efforts have been made that it would cause problems to move these matters. And given the circumstances here and the events of the last month in Waukesha County, the court does understand why it would have been difficult for Mr. Rakestraw and Mr. Hampton to meet with Mr. Brooks and coordinate strategy on these matters. So for those reasons, the court will grant the request to adjourn these matters. Mr. Hampton and Mr. Rakestraw, at this point, should we be looking at setting new trial and final pretrial dates, or do you think the cases are going to move in a different direction?
At this point, I guess we set a status date so that we can figure out how we want to move forward and also discuss any possible plans, any possible options with the state if those exist.
Mr. Corr and Ms. Grasso, do you want to weigh in on that?
I don't have a position on that, Judge.
From the court's perspective, that's appropriate because I think clearly if we end up setting another trial date for Mr. Brooks, that has to be the, in capital letters, trial date for these matters, and it's going to take a fair amount of preparation on behalf of the state, a fair amount of preparation on behalf of the defense, and a fair amount of preparation on behalf of the court system. And so I think that setting a status date to make sure that that's where we're going to go. I also think that at this point, I do think it's appropriate to set these matters for a status hearing. Given the Thanksgiving holiday and the holidays that follow, realistically, Mr. Hampton, Mr. Rakestraw, and counsel for the state, how much time until we know where we're going on this?
Can we look at the second week of January, is that possible?
Judge, the challenge for at least for me, is the beginning of January. The first couple weeks I'm pretty booked up. My first open week in January is the 16th.
And I know we just discussed that Mr. Rakestraw on another matter is in intake on the 17th and the 19th. I know we set, and I don't know what, I set a case for Mr. Hampton on the 17th. Mr. Rakestraw, I think we set something on the 18th, didn't we?
Correct, at 3 o'clock.
Okay. So, do we want to use that date? I think you had been available a little bit earlier than 3, weren't you?
Your Honor, so I have a sentencing at 1:30 and then have the motion review at 3. I imagine I'll be here. I can easily be here. I'll hope by 2:30.
That's fine for the state.
Grounds.
Do we have any transportation issues?
Well, I guess that was a conversation I was going to have as to whether or not, I presume at that point, Mr. Brooks is likely to be at Dodge.
That makes most sense. But he does want to physically.
Okay, then let's pick a different date.
Just as we're having that conversation, I imagine that as he will now be in the prison system, he will fall under the normal prison transportation rules. So I don't think
For today's purposes, we're going to set case 20 CF 2550 on my calendar on Thursday, February 2nd at 1:30. We'll set 21 CF 4596 and 21 CF 5020 on Judge Havis's calendar on that date, with the understanding the lawyers and the judges will be in communication. Mr. Brooks will be produced if Judge Havis is unable to accommodate an in-person hearing in her courtroom. We could have her come down here, or Mr. Brooks could be present physically in this courtroom and Zoom in from here.
Judge Havis's clerk just sent a text that that date works for them.
Okay.
Just interested in knowing if it's in person or by Zoom.
Mr. Brooks will be produced. All right, so next court date, that's February 2nd, 1:30 p.m. in room, and 20 CF 2550 will be in room 113 of the safety building. The other two cases will be on Judge Havis's calendar, room 504 of the courthouse. Anything else we need to address this afternoon, Mr. Rakestraw or Hampton?
Nothing.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Core or Ms. Grasso?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
So this was back in November 2022 for an incident that occurred in November 2021, and it's still an open case. They're still going to meet about this tomorrow, October 2023, because now he wants new attorneys. And they requested them in August 14th, and the public defender's office hasn't assigned any yet. So here we are, October 31st, just trying to find out who's going to be his lawyers. That's it. That's all tomorrow morning is for. And this is a pending case
Good
from
afternoon.
November
I presume that's Mr. Datsun at
2021.
Good afternoon, Mr. Datsun.
Yeah.
Let's just double check. I have someone on the 5th floor. Can you tell me who you are, sir?
Maybe Adams.
Just, good afternoon, Mr. Adams. I don't show you on my calendar. Let me just double
I think
check.
he's got a prelim judge in, so I think he's supposed to be in prelim court.
That would be my guess. Because I know that I've done a bail review hearing, and that was... yes. So if you could let the CO know, your case is not in front of me at 1:30. It's in preliminary hearing court, Mr. Adams. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. And I assume this is Mr. Allen in the House of Corrections?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon, Mr.
We'll be with you in just one moment. There's a case I'm going to call in front of you. I don't think I've seen your attorney yet.
Bye-bye, Darrell.
But,
back to Dodge.
I think we have Mr. Bashirian and Mr. Dotson and Mr. Hampton, so call that.
All right, have a good one.
Bye, Darrell. See you later.
Yep.
Now, why did YouTube have to take my... yeah, that's good content, don't you think? I think so. Jeez, really, I think so. I think I put out some pretty good content on that trial and those cases, but whatever, YouTube didn't agree. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, that's what they're going to be looking at tomorrow. Do you have new lawyers? And that's really not within Darrell Brooks' control whatsoever. He's waiting for the public defender's office to be like, yeah, we got a couple that are free that are willing to take his case. And it does involve Erika Patterson. So she definitely does not have to be there. He's not going to be there. He's going to be on Zoom. And they're just going to check in. Do we have attorneys? Yes or no? And that's it. That's all tomorrow morning is for. And of course, I'm going to be up. And hopefully it'll be streamed. I don't see why it wouldn't be. And yeah, I'll get it recorded. I'll do some commentary and I'll bring it to you. As always. Okay? All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Glad to be back with you. If you like this type of content, please hit the like button. If you want a little more, hey, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. Of course, they all get premiered on Just the Receipts. I didn't premiere anything. I would just upload them and you guys would come watch them. But I do like to chat with the viewers, and at some point I might do live commentary when court is in session and we can chat with each other live. So that might be fun. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Okay, everybody, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.